will do anything.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space, and this is Diana, oil painter. Hi, Richie. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so Allie, we're usually on Allie's channel, Heart and Soul Connected. Uh-oh. There we go. Now I'm
Yeah,
back.
the drop down, I just saw that. We're on.
Yeah, yeah. So we're usually on Allie's channel today, and she is not feeling well. So we're gonna send her lots of healing today. Hi,
Right.
Richie. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Leah. Yay. No, you're not late. You're right on time because we were chit-chatting
Yeah.
backstage and in the studio. So, or out of the studio. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Lightworker. Hi. You were driving this morning or yesterday. Hi, Janet. How are you? Yay. Annie Bear's here.
Mhm.
Sonia. So, yeah, so we're gonna do mediumship together. And if you guys have any questions or anything that you want to do, that's great. We'll be here.
And I'm still in the radio goo goo, radio gaga. I just tried to get onto our live so I can watch the chat with you,
Uh-huh.
and it won't let me in.
Oh, really?
But I can watch anything I want on YouTube as long as it's pre-recorded.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, are they wanting me to delete my app and reinstall? I even tried going to youtube.com rather than using the app, and that wouldn't work either. So there's some kind of radio blackout going on with YouTube. So if
Glitches.
anybody else is affected by this,
Yeah, I think there's lots of glitches going on. And I wonder how much of it is because, well, I don't want to start a conspiracy here. But
it's okay.
but
It's
we have
part of
so
your
much,
mediumship.
yeah, we have so much information, don't we?
We
And a
do.
lot of it's about the galactics and things that they don't talk about yet and on the news and whatnot. So very interesting.
Yes. And we can also chart it up to all of these solar flares. We've had a big pile of them. We had a new hole open up yesterday, and out of that hole came this M class, 2.8 M class flare, blew off at 4 o'clock this morning.
Wow.
So by the time I was trying to get into your show, it was only 4 hours later, but it had reached Earth, right? So that's where my blackout was coming. And then even as I tried to send a few texts last night, they wouldn't go through. Eventually they did, but they wouldn't go through.
Yeah.
And so I believe that that's what's also causing the problem. And then this is the biggest one that we've had since 2018. And in 2018, the M class was an 8.2. So the numbers are reversed, but they're still considering this to be a very big M class. So what was it in 2018? I've forgotten what the date was, but there was a time through there where everything was blacked out.
In 2018?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I don't know where I was in 2018. Well, I was at home, but I was traveling a lot too. I was in England, I think, for a month then.
Well, and I was making my move from
Oh,
true. 2018 was the year Matt passed away. So
I'm sorry.
out his things and tending to that business with my son.
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah. Wow. I'm sorry about that.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot to deal with. 2018 was a biggie. And I think 2015 was another biggie too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure was.
well, we can easily say I think every year has been a biggie.
Since 2008 and Pluto entering Capricorn. Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Leah says she was listening to an astrologer and she said 2024 is going to be epic. Yeah. Like
Yes.
amazing. I feel the same. I think every intuitive that I talk to, it feels the same, Leah. Don't you guys feel like that? Like it's just and it's going to be crazy, but I feel like it's going to be really exciting too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah,
We're the
I'm really
trailbla-
interested.
yeah, we're the trailblazers going forward on this. And 2024, we basically can say Pluto is done with Capricorn, even though he dips his toe. That's all he's doing is dipping his toe.
Yeah. Yeah. Wiki wants to know, did we go into a Mercury retrograde?
Yesterday, it stationed retro yesterday while we were, well, it had already done so while we were on last night.
Okay. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So my dishwasher will go out for an hour
Yeah.
now. Yeah. It does that all the time. Anywhere says there was a recent upgrade on Apple. Older machines won't get it, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, my two main devices are a year old, 2 years old. The phone's a year old, and this iPad's only 2 years old. So,
Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Hi, Teresa. Pisces Greater. And speak of the devil, my printer just went off. I think the last time I hit print was like 4 days ago.
oh boy.
The electronics are talking to us, people.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just crazy, isn't it?
Oh, here it is.
Oh, been watching your thanks, Kimberly Night Night. Yeah. Annie Bear's got great stuff on her channel too, and she's been doing some stuff with JJ, and we have a show coming up tomorrow with JJ.
Yes,
Annie Bear.
right after you and I are on.
Yep, right afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Gonna be a lot of fun. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I think this will be an interesting combination. I've never read with JJ, and I've always wanted to because I just love her beautiful energy. Have you read with JJ yet?
No, I have not.
Yeah. You guys would be interesting together too. Yeah. Okay.
Who had you watched?
With JJ or with Annie?
Well, Leah here, she's saying, please check out her charts. Were you Pam Gregory? I mean, who were you watching? Which astrologer are you referring to?
Oh, I didn't see that part. Sorry. Might have been Pam Gregory. I watched her this morning and she's got it was Pam Gregory.
Okay.
Leah says, yeah.
Yeah, I'm up to date with her.
Yeah.
Well, that's not true because she just did release another new one. So
She just did one and I just caught up with the last interview that she was on. So
I love that she is bringing in all the new dwarf planets.
yeah, she's really into it. She's really into it. What a wonderful world. I love that, Leah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, totally.
Who's that singing in my head?
I don't know. Who was that? What a wonderful
this could be. I want to say Frank Sinatra did a version of it as well, but that's not who made it famous.
Yeah, I can't remember who made it famous. You know who I used to love? Maurice Chevalier. Does anybody remember him with his little French accent?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Gaslight. Him and what's her name? Ingrid Bergman. Gaslight. Oh, what a movie.
Yeah. Oh, Sonia says that explains it. Just got a letter from Social Security and they're taking a little more than half of your check. Oh my gosh, honey. Signed up yesterday, but it's going to take time. So she got, just
so
crazy.
They're taking a whole year at one time. If they're taking half your check, or more. Yeah.
Oh, Louis Armstrong. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Rossi.
Yeah.
The
That's right.
Sag.
I have a girlfriend and her husband sounds just like Satchmo when he sings. He
Yeah.
just has that deep, gravelly voice.
Yeah.
And we go to these Celtic things at this brewery downtown, and they have we sing sea shanties, and like
Oh,
it's a whole group of people, and we all, there are people that sing well.
uh-huh.
They're leading it,
And then
and
there's
then
the rest.
I sit in the back and sing, but I love it. And every once in a while, her husband comes and he'll sing a couple of um, choruses or something, or a solo, and it's just like, oh my God, Satchmo singing sea shanties. That's a big mouthful there.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, Lori. Yeah, all the people she introduces,
Yes.
and Nancy Rebecca.
Nancy Rebecca and Rory Duff, and
Mhm.
I can't. So the show that I'm going to be doing with Allie on the 18th,
Oh, I can't
all of
wait.
the Rory Duff Leyline stuff is going to be coming into play because I'm catching everyone up on who Elena the Trods is, and the antlered goddess, and her history and how long she's been here, and the ley lines definitely come into place.
Yeah, yeah. I can't wait to see
Yeah,
that one. Yeah. When is that one going to be? It's on the 18th.
18th.
Okay. Is the 18th another big opening?
You
Maybe
mean,
not. Another big astrology day.
oh,
Or is it
gotten that
solstice?
far.
Maybe it's solstice. Is it solstice?
Solstice is the 21st. The
That's
18th
right.
is like, okay, here we go. Because there's 3 days of darkness, right?
Yeah.
And the 21st is a big day because the sun moves into Capricorn. And do I have my papers here? Show me your papers.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I think something may go. Is this December or November's? Oh, this is December's. Let me look if I have a note.
Okay. Leah, I used to live in St. Louis, actually. And Diana's in Michigan.
Yep,
Beautiful Michigan.
thank you. In a little town called Grand Blanc Township.
Yeah. Which I want to move to. That's my I always look at land in Michigan. I love Michigan. I've
Oh,
never been there, but I
and
love
where
it.
you go, I can follow. Because I know you want to be someplace around the water.
Yeah, I want to be. Aren't you in from the water? What do they say?
Well,
20
I'm
miles
in
in?
from the big water, but there's tons of water.
Yeah.
There are times there's a lake in my backyard.
Oh, yeah.
So on the 18th, what we have is Mercury and Jupiter conjunct. Mercury retrograde, Jupiter conjunct. What are we going to get?
Yeah.
So we could be getting, of course, these charts are for yesterday, or for the 12th, actually. But that Jupiter, see, Mercury by then should have made some traction going backwards. And I said conjunct, I'm sorry, they're in a trine because Mercury is working on getting into a conjunction with Mars. So a little later on, once that conjunction between Mars and Mercury occurs, that's when we're really going to see, I want to take action, and you have to deliver the message, taking pause to breathe in between everything it is you want to say. Because Mars is going forward and Mercury is going back the other way. So that conjunction, I think, occurs once that Mercury is back into Sagittarius. Because, yeah. Because he went retrograde probably at about 4 degrees of Capricorn. I'm looking at an old chart, folks. And then Mars was standing at 13 degrees. So by the time they meet up, I'm going to say about a week and a half from now, right around Christmas.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. It's going to be fun, people. Yeah. Leah says, seems like we really need to watch our words from here forward, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love
Think
what
twice, still keep your mouth shut.
Yeah. Miss Charlotte says, stay under your bed covers is what I say.
Good idea. My dog, my Gemini dog, hasn't moved most of the day. He's the little one. He's been under the blankets for sure.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Words are seeds. Be careful what you plant.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful Teresa Ford.
Yeah. T-shirt.
Yeah. We never learn if we're talking. Isn't that the truth, Leah? Yeah. Yeah. So we've got a few starred here we can start on.
Okay.
I did want to mention something that Leah said that I really liked about meditation. Let me see. I started, so I should be able to find it from that. Oh, yeah. Yesterday, I was in a cave. She was in a cave crystal and felt and saw this 3 minutes before I led them there, feeling crazy. That is so cool, Leah. It's just everybody's in that. We're all pulling from that. Like your guides and my guides are coming in and guiding those meditations, not me.
And how are your ears today? Are they screaming?
Oh my gosh, boom, boom, boom. Like they're transferring. You know, I can tell that they're both on and both my headphones are on today. And each one is working in tandem. Like they're transferring things. Just the funniest thing.
Yeah.
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 Leah, that's amazing. And that was the cave of that was the yellow cave of Saint Germain and Lady Nada. So yeah, crystalline energy.
Merlin's Cave of Crystals.
Yeah, same
and
thing.
Merlin's glass house.
Yeah.
You know, the house of windows. Of
Yeah.
course, the windows, but yeah.
So many of these whatever. They do that. So Sonia says, may I get a message, angels and guides, for if I will get my life situation straightened out this month? And Sonia is the one that has the trouble with her Social Security right now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we are all connected, right, Teresa Ford? Definitely. Definitely.
I'm hearing that the Social Security will straighten itself out, but not really until after the first of the year because you only get Social Security once a month.
Yeah, and I'm seeing it's like a person, but it's they're wearing a box like a robot, kind of like AI or something. So I'm wondering if they're not going to kind of try to get some new program and get AI involved. But it sounds like right now the people, and it also might be that the people that are there and working in it are quite robotic. Like, yeah, can't do it. You know, sorry, see ya. Boom, you're gone.
You know, exactly. There is a lot of that goes on in the Social Security Department because you got to fill out a form. And in order to get the form, you have to download it and print it. And then you have to mail it to them. And when you mail it to them, I mean, it's just a big runaround because it still goes nowhere and they don't take care of the business. And they say, well, you have to fill out a form. Well, I did, and I mailed it to you, and you didn't, and blah, blah, blah. And it can be a vicious circle.
Yeah. But In this box, it's interesting because the box is over their heart chakra.
Mhm.
So it's like, not that they're heartless, they just, it's robotic, it's a machine.
Well, have you ever seen the movie Box Trolls?
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's a Christmas movie everybody should watch.
Oh, I
It's
love
uh it's anime. It's great, and not anime, but clay animation.
I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's terrific. The end of the movie, they show you how this guy did it. But it that's exactly what it is. They all had a heart, but it was all buried under these boxes so that they could just hide inside the box at the end of the day or whenever anybody came around as they did their hoodwinking.
Yeah. Do you have any cards for Sonia, or do you want I pulled some.
Go ahead, and then I'm going to pull some right now. I'm just trying to figure out which one to pull for her.
Okay. Sonia, you've already talked about this trust. You already have trust that you're gonna get what you need, and you're watching with awareness. So, this is taken, I mean, you're already there. You're gonna get a celebration. So either it's gonna be over faster than you thought, or they're gonna give you, something in back pay, something that has to do with your soulmate. So I don't know if this is from your husband's Social Security, but, or if this is your guides helping you out. But somehow or another, they're gonna get it taken care of. I don't know if you've got a social worker or somebody that you can go to, but, but somebody's gonna help with this, and you're gonna get more, I think, is what I'm looking at.
The
Yeah.
ever popular Silver Dragon. This was the last card I pulled last night while we were on. And it illuminates your potential with higher light, access untapped resources, look into your soul, see higher possibilities.
Wow.
And then I pulled a tarot card. Four of Swords is what came up. And he has guardians around him. Are they dogs or are they wolves? Does it matter? At this point, they're not attacking him. They're guarding him. They're watching to make sure that he stays safe or keeping him in his place. Whatever it is right now, it is time to take pause on that. And it'll just iron itself out as far as Social Security business goes.
Yeah. Good. That's great. Now Sonia says, yes, we have flood watch in South Pasadena, Florida right now. Oh, honey. Yeah. Sending lots of light around you, dear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, well, that makes it a little bit harder too, being in Florida right now.
Yeah. Yeah, it sure does. Oh, and Mary was gonna say the same thing about the social worker, or someone out there that will help you in the cities. Some cities have lawyers that will help for free as well, sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pro bono. Yeah,
Legal aid.
yeah, and, Lori says, "I saw a report of tropical weather attaching to a front that will be moving across Texas tomorrow, Sonia. Seems as if it's gonna be a rainmaker." Yeah, we're still seeing lots of water, wada, wada. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, Neptune doesn't leave Pisces.
Yeah.
He goes forward, but he doesn't leave Pisces.
Yeah. Teresa says, chatters, have any of you felt like you're breathing a little shallower and feel subdued? Not in a bad way, just sort of like you feel when you're in a forest with the old growth trees. Yes, Teresa, now that you mention it. Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
I was just talking, I did a reading with somebody today, and I was talking about blowing out, a little bit longer and really watching that. I thought, boy, I really need to do that today. But and spitting
Yeah.
spitting on your trees. So that's a really good one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Janet, got you starred. Let's see. And then we have Sandra Kay, who has a beautiful picture there. I love that.
Hi, Ruth.
Yeah, spirit guides have a message for you today.
Here we go. Oh, this deck feels good. Forgiveness.
Beautiful. Wow, look at all that light.
Yeah. Sorry. It got dark and then now I'm in the, doesn't matter where I put it, I guess. We're just going to be blurry. The Christmas lights have taken over. But the fact that it's blurry, let's think about that for a minute, because are you aware of somewhere that you need to extend forgiveness? That Neptune is keeping things blurred at this time because Saturn is in Pisces as well. Shifting sands.
Interesting. And yeah. Okay. Leah says she's hearing that Don Henley song, Forgiveness.
Ah, there you go.
I love that, Leah. Yeah. Wow. So that makes a lot of sense, and this is a twofer. So we get the Order of Melchizedek.
Oh.
So, gosh, my mom, I grew up on Melchizedek principles. My mom was so involved with them in the book. She had a book club, and they would meet weekly, and I was, she would just read it to me right and left. But you are embraced by the light, Sandra Kay. Mission uncovered. Don't give up. So a lot of times when we're doing a lot of heavy work, working on ourselves, doing spiritual work, whatnot, all of a sudden you unearth something. And it's like, man, really? Because I've been so busy and I've been so good and, I've done all this work and then you uncover another thing and you're like, okay, this is an opportunity. And Palladian activation. So, and what is that? Just what we've been talking about, the ley lines.
Oh,
So
yes. And looking like that Matrix Merkaba combination.
Yeah, definitely. And Palladian energy and all of us coming together.
Oh, I just love that card.
I do too.
With that deck.
Yeah, Palladian energy, feminine, definitely.
I've been in love with that deck. Yeah, Neptune stationed direct back on December 6th. But if we think about it, that really wasn't that long ago because he's still standing at 24 degrees, which is where he was when he stationed to go direct. He hasn't really moved. Maybe nudged his big toe in the sand.
Wow. Okay. Kimberly Night says, I forgave both my parents on a mountaintop and I left it there, did not take it back. Wow. Yeah, I love that, Kimberly. That's so beautiful. Yeah.
Rest. The value of that forgiveness is there, so let it rest. Because that was the card, was the Four of Swords.
An offering. Yeah. Yeah. Um, I think Lori is talking about the breath work and releasing it. It's part of our adjusting to the changes. We all need to calm down and relax more. Yeah, our bodies are making us slow down so we can adjust to the DNA upgrades.
Definitely.
And you've been talking a lot about that, haven't you? About until like April, like just
Yes.
kind of sitting back and yeah,
Yeah. Because in April, well, the seasons change, whether we're in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere. We go through that change in April as we get through the latter month of spring and start thinking towards summer approaching, right? So we're in that warmer trend of spring. And April, I feel that there's going to be a financial shift. I'm not going to say it's all roses, but I think it's going to be an upswing. And I think that there's going to be a better understanding than what there is now, even though the stock market has closed 2 days in a row in a way up position, that's just holiday spending, possibly. So at any rate, I we're going to have a greater idea of what community is really about. And as the year progresses, there's going to be more of that coming to light.
yeah. I've been feeling that way about the stock market and this is just an entertainment channel, you guys, but for
Yeah.
like several years, and nothing happened. But now it has. Now it's gone up and down and all around. But
Hmm.
I'm kind of in this. I might be really deluded, but I feel like AI and some of the CRISPR technology and some of the more forward-thinking things um, are kind of that's where I'm at. I mean, I don't have a lot to invest, but I have invested in some of those.
So
So
the other thing is, I had once had a financial advisor when I had first gotten um, the settlement on my divorce, right?
yeah,
And it was just before that stock market change in 2009, that whole bank thing that
oh
went on in
gosh,
2009, right?
yeah,
Settlement came through, and 2010, bingo, stuff is going south, and then it's going more south and south, more southerly direction, right?
yeah,
And then that near crash or whatever it was, because I certainly didn't understand it then nor any better now. And she even said that there will be another one. And don't tell me they're not following astrology, because it's predicted in the astrology that that would happen twice.
oh, interesting.
When Pluto entered Capricorn. And he entered Capricorn in 2008 when the warning signs started to be flashed out to the general public. When that arm on house loans and auto loans started to come due, you know?
Yeah, yeah, and that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we always were self-employed, and it was tough.
Oh, I bet.
Um, okay, let's see. Anne, if you are here, and I hope you are, um, can you please let us know the name of your loved one and like when they passed, or um, like if that was a mother or your
Right.
partner? That it really helps, and so we'll get back to that. Oh, you're here. Yay, Anne. Yeah, so if you can give us a name and if you're if you want a reading if they have passed, um, just let us know and then oh, your mom, Kathy. Thank you. Okay.
And is she
Yep,
on the other
Kathy
side?
with a K.
Is she?
Is she on the other side? Anne? It feels like she is, but
Yeah. Now I wonder if this resonates with you. She's showing me a crisp white blouse with puffy sleeves and that little tight band that would go around at the upper arm, and Peter Pan collar with a little bow underneath it and pearl buttons, like a school uniform for a third grader, fourth grader. And her references, crisp white is crisp. How is she saying this? Crisp white is a delight. Crisp white is a delight.
Grubby Dutch.
Crisp white is a delight. So and the card is Spirit Guide. And there's a lot of white light on this card.
Oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Let's see. Oh, that might help, huh?
Yeah.
Does that make it worse?
That is quite beautiful. Yeah.
And she's found happiness.
She was Irish. Yeah. Yeah.
Happiness.
Yeah. And when I lived in St. Louis, we had a neighborhood in the South that was called Scrubby Dutch, just because it had been a Dutch settlement and for years, but everything was pristine. So I kind of make that just a thing of
I love that though.
when you go to those older neighborhoods and it's block to block sometimes, but some of the blocks are just like everything is right in place, you know?
I love it though. That's
Yeah. Oh, are you done?
Yes. Dear.
Okay. Kathy's mom, or Ann's mom, Kathy, sorry. So she showed me a circle of roses, of flowers, and they're like red and pink, and she was talking about something white too. And she's talking about that. So see if that works for you. She's very proud of you. And she's talking about, she's acknowledging a celebration recently. I don't know if this is a celebration about her or a celebration for you, Anne, but she's acknowledging how proud she is of you at this event and the love she shows for you. She's also talking about something that you might have of hers. And she's showing me a book. Oh, her birthday is next month. Okay. So, yeah, on her birthday, okay, and that might explain the flowers. She wants you to celebrate. And
crisp white, it's a delight.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
White candles.
And you have her ring. Okay, that's another part of that circle then. Yeah. But she wants you to know that she's having fun, and she is like, she's got people around her that she loves. And she's saying, these are my people. These are my people. Look at him. Look at them. And showing me like just fun. And it's fields of green. So it's really quite beautiful. Yeah, man, she's having fun, but so I don't know if this circle of roses is about you bringing more color into your life, or that she brought more color into her life over there. Like maybe she wasn't able to do that here, or she didn't feel that she could. I know my mom kind of lived with a scarcity when she came over from the old country, right? except for food. So, but she, yeah, yeah, she wants you to, yeah. So sometimes we grow up with that scarcity mentality, and when we don't allow ourselves to go buy ourselves roses, so she wants you to reward yourself. I'll go ahead and pull. I'm going to pull one of these kitty cat cards
Okay.
for you.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, because they're so pretty and they're so colorful.
I like your honey bunny deck too.
Oh, I love that deck. I'll pull that deck out too. Yeah, I didn't have that deck out yet. I've got a big old mess, you guys, on my stuff on my desk here today. I'm telling you.
We're probably all standing in a sea of boxes, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Oh, music. So, I don't know if you've got some songs that she used to play or some songs that you really enjoy. But she wants you to reward yourself with some music and go wild.
Aha! Look at that ringtail cat there around that red bubble.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So get down tonight. Go listen to some music or sing. You do? Yeah. Yeah. Good. You've got some of your favorite songs. Yeah. For me, that's my
Get
big
down with
thing.
it.
Going to see
Get
live
down with
music
it.
totally puts me into a higher realm. Yeah. So thank you so much, Ann, and thank you, Kathy.
Yeah.
Kimberly Night says, my ears are warm. Back and forth vibrations, kind of cool. Starts in our morning meditation. Yeah. Right? It's going back and forth. It's funny, isn't it? And then Janet, question. My elbow mysteriously out of commission since Thanksgiving. No one knows why. MRI to come. Is it anything to do with the changes?
So I'm seeing the DNA coil. And there's a cleansing going on throughout your body. And this is a past life injury that is showing itself. It didn't show itself up until now. And it's showing me that your arm was wenched and stuck in something just like this, like a cave in. You were stuck in rocks. You were working in some kind of a mine. And this was an accident that occurred. This is several generations back. Because you are wearing a light, but it's a candle. So this is probably way back.
That's beautiful.
Oh.
Did you want to pull a card? Go ahead.
Well, I did. I actually have been sitting here shuffling and just turned it up and it says healing. So I'm going to say that's for you, this healing.
So Janet, they're showing me like sometimes if something happens to a dog or a horse on their hip, and this is different, I know that, but they back them up and it's okay. Like it's just out of joint. Their hip will get out of joint. Their leg will get out of joint, and you back them up in reverse and it pops back in.
Like displacement. Oh, yeah.
So I'm kind of wondering if that won't help. Yeah. So sustenance also taking care of yourself. So definitely go see the doctor, get the MRI, see what it is. But it sounds like something that they can pop back in. Yeah.
I love that cat's face.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Diana says she's always, or Janet says she's always had a reaction when she sees minors.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Jackie is asking, we've got a couple more I want to make sure we get through because
Okay.
they look really special.
Okay.
Everybody's are special, but
Yeah.
this looks really special. Jackie, any message from my mother? She passed away 3 months ago. And then I saw that you put her name in there. I think it was Sharon, but let me go back up. If you can just put it in again, Jackie. Oh, she says she's crying right now. She lost her mother-in-law 4 days before her mom. So hubby and I are both hurting. I'm so sorry, honey. But she passed away 3 months ago. Yeah, that's just right around the corner.
So they're playing the song, "Oh, Donnie, Scooby Doo, I'm in love with you, Donnie, Scooby Doo. I'm in love with you, Donnie, Scooby Doo." Does that song resonate any way, shape, or form? Are they of the 50s generation where that would have been the bebop song that they would have been dancing to, like 1958-ish?
I mean, let's see.
Maybe that's what they're up there dancing to
Oh,
now.
her name is Rebecca Shannon. Okay.
Rebecca.
Rebecca Shannon, yeah.
And your mother-in-law's name?
Oh, I thought we were just reading on her mom. But
Oh yeah, but
oh,
they could be up there together dancing bebop to Denise.
oh my God, you're right. Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, Jackie says Barbara. Okay. Her mother-in-law was Barbara Leolilio. Leolilio? That's a beautiful name.
Truth?
Oh, they have known each other since high school. Wow,
Oh,
you're good.
Scooby-Doo. And there's the song Barbara Ann. And that's another doo-wop song. I just heard that coming through. That's it. And I must be speaking the truth. That's the card. Truth. They knew each other since high school. Truth. They're up there bebopping right now.
So Jackie, are you still reading?
No, but the
Okay.
song ba 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 baran ba 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 baran.
Yeah, yeah. Jackie, I'm getting they're talking about the 3 C's. I don't know what the 3 C's are, but cookies, cars, and something else. So, and I can't pull that in, but they're saying that you might know. So, and they're showing me the cookies. They're showing me baking together. They're showing me luncheons and big family meals, and going somewhere in a car. Oh, her name was Barbara Ann, and we played that song with her slideshow. Oh my God, Jackie, that's amazing, Diana. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, cake. That could be it, Sharon Donnelly. Thanks. Cake. Cookies, cards, and cake. Anyway, but I can see them doing things together and it could be church too. Something about the church because they're acknowledging, their spirituality together as well, and that, their hearts were just, filled with joy that they could do these things together and have that type of a bond, because that spiritual bond, right? I think for all of us here that we have that spiritual bond because we're interconnected with our spirituality, and they had that too. Um, um, there's something, this was kind of like a contract that they had to go out together, and they knew that this is, um, something that they were gonna do, and so they didn't wanna overwhelm you, but this was, like, just a plan, and they've done it before. So so, so Jackie, there's so much love, but they're working for you on the other side, and they wanna acknowledge that. They wanna make sure that you have a joyous Christmas, they're saying, um, and reward yourself, with cookies, cars. It could be Coke. We said Coke, right, Sharon? But, I think it's church, something about the church, and they're saying they don't care if you go to the church or not, but just, um, what sets your heart on fire? What makes you happy this season? So, something to do with spirituality. Um, I don't know if you guys do midnight mass or something, but there was some event that you did together.
Well, and what they're showing me, and both of them said it at the same time, we did home ec together. That's where they learned all their cookie recipes.
Well, maybe that's it then. Maybe that's it. Yeah. Yeah. But beautiful energy, those ladies. Yeah. Um, your mother's watching over you, Jackie. So the first year is really hard, especially when it's that fall um anniversary date of when they leave or go home. So, but she's got people all around her. She's having fun. So, but she wants to take care of you. I'll pull a card for you. Then we've got time for
Funny you should say home, because that's the card I was looking at.
yeah. Wow. Did she leave some stuff behind? Like, she says, clear your energy is what I'm getting. But I'm getting the idea that there might be some stuff around Jackie that needs to be cleared up, and she's acknowledging that. Yeah. Like, I look around my house right now and think, I know I wanna move someday, but I know that if my kids, had to deal with my basement, they'd be like, "Whoa."
Well,
'Cause
and
I
I'm also seeing the string of pearls or pearl earrings. Does that make sense to you, Jackie?
uh Yeah, the first holiday is really rough. Oh, she did as a child with her mom every Christmas. Yeah.
Midnight mass.
Yeah. Yeah. Like her estate. Yeah. Yeah, like her estate. I don't know if she kinda left that,
Yeah.
you know. Oh, she left you all her jewelry. Good. Good. Yeah. That's beautiful. She wanted you to enjoy things.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So somewhere in there is some pearls that you'll find. And maybe not just pearls by themselves, but pieces of jewelry that is like a good find, you know.
yeah. Oh, Warrior Girl says, "I think it's beautiful. that you and your hubby have each other, Jackie. Sending you both my sincerest condolences. Right? What a happy thing that they did for you
Yeah.
2 to bring you 2 together and have you and, biggest joys of their life, and then having all that. Yeah, and now you can be together while they're gone. Yeah, you're having to deal with her estate. Yeah, she's acknowledging that. There's some stuff there. All right, we have one more, if you've got time.
Oh, yeah.
Kimberly Night Night. My mother passed in 2015. I'm drinking out of her teacup now. Her name is Jean. How is she? Merry Christmas, Mom. Oh, that's so sweet.
Well, she does love that you still have that cup. So I keep seeing this. It's a counter, but it's like a low counter, like you would see in an old-fashioned general store or in a bakery where you set things down so that they're reachable at the waist for, picking it up without herniating yourself. Um, does she have something to do with a bakery?
Hmm. There's a delay on this.
Okay, because I'm seeing like flour going flying everywhere and this counter, or maybe it's a delicatessen style, like um, butcher shop slash bakery all strung together, but kind of that old town, old world feeling to it where it's not a big market, it's a small store.
Yeah. I don't know if Kimberly Night Night is still here.
Oh, okay.
So we'll just go ahead and read on what we get. Maybe she can watch it.
Okay,
I'll let
so
you know tomorrow if she's
okay,
on
so
it.
that I'm being shown this counter with flour flying everywhere, a bakery. But I'm also seeing like lunch meats, behind the counter lunch meats. So you could pick that up at the same time you're picking up your loaf of fresh bread. So whether she worked in one or shopped at one on a regular basis for her finer things, the better lunch meat, the fresher bread, the cookies she didn't have to bake that was homemade.
Oh, she says her mother's table. I've been planning to get it from storage. Yeah.
Well, there would be flour flying on there at one point, right?
Yeah.
Bring it up.
Yeah.
Sandwiches. And she keeps showing me hard salami. Did you eat that a lot? Did you like that?
Hmm. Um, yeah, it feels like I get that kind of retail establishment that you get to. I get the black and white floors
Uh-huh.
all the time. So I don't know if she was like in from the old country or something, but it feels like there's some old country ways, and that could be country or the old country.
Right.
But, um, I think she's talking about her mom, your grandmother, and
Pennsylvania Dutch.
oh, did she say that? Yes, her
Well,
mother.
I
Yeah.
just heard that in my head, but that could be the store where she was shopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like an Amish store or something.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if she's gonna, I don't know.
Perhaps she's driving.
Yeah, she might be driving. So let's just go ahead and go forward with it.
Okay, well, that's pretty much what I'm getting is this old world nice place to go. You get to taste it while you're there, plus you get the witch's dozen. When you go home, you get the baker's dozen instead of just 12, you get 13. Plus the one you got to eat while you were there.
Yeah. Yeah. Kimberly, I'm getting that she's like a sturdy woman, strong. Kimberly saying no sandwich stuff. Yeah. Yeah. My mom, well, every once in a while a sandwich, but good bread and cheese. Yeah. But but it's like she's showing me her voice and that sometimes she couldn't use it. So I don't know what that's about, but something in her throat. She did show me that black and white floor. And sometimes this means that you see things in black and white, or you perhaps had something like this when you were younger. That old fashioned black and white floor, the linoleum floors that were so
Yeah,
cute. Yeah.
checkerboards.
Yeah, checkerboard floor. Keeps showing me that. But she's saying strong and silent, and she wished she would have been more. And I don't know if this comes to you or not, Kimberly, or to somebody else, but she wished she would have been softer in some ways, but she had to be strong for the family. And yeah, she's coming on with the whoosh of energy though for you. So yeah, she's talking about trusting in the process, the Shambhala. I can never pronounce that
Jambalala.
properly. Yeah.
La la land.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is her now, and softness and sweetness and coming to you. And she's saying there are times when she had to be stricter, and I think a lot of our moms had to be because of society back then. But she wishes that she would have pushed you forward more in the things that you would truly love for this lifetime. And she's so proud of what you're finding now, what you're doing now.
Oh, you had said something about boundaries? There's quite a story coming out of these cards that just 5, if I might be so bold. Peace, freedom. Sorry, guys.
That's beautiful.
Freedom. Giving her empowerment that she didn't have on Earth.
Yeah, and that's over her mouth too.
Yeah, wasn't that?
Yeah.
And then these loosening these boundaries through the blessings that she's able to bestow back to you, Kim.
Yeah. She's also showing me her heart. So I don't know if she had some pains there, Kimberly, but she's acknowledging that she is so healthy now. I mean, she is so in spirit.
That's Tyler. Gloria,
Yes, your art.
Tyler.
She's talking about her art. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, she's acknowledging that. That's beautiful, Kimberly. And Tyler's acknowledging it too.
Right? And Gloria's looking for Tyler.
There you go. Yeah. Well, thank you, everyone. And thank you,
Right.
Kimberly, the beautiful mama. So nice to see and be with her today. And what do you have going on, Diana?
Well, I have half a batch of well, half the peanut butter cookie recipe is in the bowl, waiting for me to whip it up.
Wow.
Finish my bulletin board in the kitchen, get rid of that slew of boxes, and crochet till about 2 or 3 in the morning, and maybe get it all done tonight so I can block it and do all that stuff tomorrow and get it off on Monday.
Send it out. Oh,
Yeah.
they're going to love it. They're going to love it.
Well, and today is Moira's birthday also, so I'm trying to get her on FaceTime for a few minutes to scream happy birthday at her in her face. It's hard when they're in LA and I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah. Carolyn, you and Peter, lots of love to you. To all the mods. Yeah, everybody.
I couldn't read the chat tonight.
Yeah, no. Teresa Ford, everybody here, Leah, Sharon. Sharon, I'll email you too. Tyler always shows up, doesn't he? Yeah. He's saying it's mealtime, people.
Yeah.
Janet, thanks for being here.
You know what? I'm sorry, but it's only on my phone that this is happening. It's not on, because I was watching a live show before we came on.
Oh.
So it's my radio blackout.
Oh, okay. Okay. Teresa Ford and Teresa Balthazar and TK. Yeah, Jeff. I picked up a little bit of what was going on, and I'm sending you lots of pink love through the high heart, through the back of the heart chakra, dear. Charlie, thanks for being here. Mary. So everybody have a great night and a great weekend and lots of love to all. And tomorrow we will be on with Universal Laws and Truths.
Yes. And boy, we'll have a lot to talk about, right?
Yeah.